This episode of the Still Unnamed podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/TSUP.
And now, it's the Still Unnamed podcast with your hosts, Pete and Mark.
Hey kids, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Still Unnamed podcast. I'm Pete Salas along with
Mark Monster Mash Rodriguez
and
Alyssa.
and very special guest, Alyssa Salas, my baby sister, your wife.
My wife, not my baby wife. That's weird.
Back on the show this week. We decided to take it on the road, so to speak.
Yeah.
We're taking the show on the road simply because the podcast, the TSUP Network Studios, as we've been calling it, is
under renovation.
It's fucked. It's all fucked. Yeah, we're having some workers replace the roof and the walls and water damage that came in and just all kinds of crap that's been happening. Yeah. That's a very old building. How old is that thing?
At least 10, 12 years.
Yeah, something like that. My parents, they set up little shacks all over their property.
they hide from the government.
They have a big piece of land. Well, that's not. It used to be really big as in compared to like our neighbors, but they've been like just setting up little like a barbecue area, and then like a bar, and then like a barn, and another barn.
This house?
You could fit like two and a half cul-de-sac houses in this property.
Right.
Yeah.
So we took over the bar when we started the show, and that's where we've been doing it, and that's why sometimes whenever I get the full intro in, I say coming to you from the back office of Bio's Bar and Grill, because that's what we've been affectionately calling our little bar here on the property for years. But yeah, that's under renovation, so we have moved all of our shit out, and we've set up in y'all's kitchen. So it's kind of cool. It's a different vibe. It's a different feel.
How does it sound? Does it sound better?
It sounds great. We should just leave it here. You guys don't need this dining table.
We eat on this dining table now.
We do now. As a family, it's nice.
On the couch.
Not anymore. I promise, not anymore. We've been eating right here.
I don't
It's because when we had it set up over here, yes, or by the wall, we didn't have any room, so yes, we would eat on the couch and watch Blue's Clues.
Right.
But now that it's open and everyone has a seat, we all sit down and we have a family dinner.
Yeah, it looks nice here right in the center.
I never had a family dinner when I was growing up.
No?
No.
Why not?
Because we just didn't. My brother and I would go to the bedroom, our rooms, and watch TV, and our parents would be in the living room eating. So, I mean, it wasn't really a family affair. And then when I came into you guys' family, you guys all sat at the dinner table. I'm like, is this a special occasion?
That's the one thing we do as a family.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like that's our one thing. Yeah. We're not traditional at all.
No, not at all.
We've gone over how my parents hate tradition and joy
and supporting your kids.
Right. Yes. But the one thing that they always did was we'd always eat dinner together.
Yeah,
that's really sweet. Mm-hmm. That's when I came in and I noticed it, I was like, I want that, and then I changed her and we ate in the living room.
Right. No.
But yeah.
So no, it's cool. It's cool in here. I like it. It's nice and it's different. It's a different vibe, but that's cool. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Hey, there was like a tornado warning.
What?
Like a couple days ago on Friday.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard because you don't watch the news.
No, I didn't.
But I was working news, and there was like a tornado near like south of the valley, and I was like, oh my God, because Harley like 2 days before said, I wish to see a tornado.
What?
Yes.
Just out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
That's awesome.
So she made a tornado appear in the valley.
Yeah.
Burn the witch.
She's a witch.
Well, we're getting close to that Halloween season, and I'm looking around here, and there's plenty of Halloweeny shit going on here. You guys just love Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yesterday, you guys pulled out all the bins and the tubs and stuff, and you just started decorating. You realize it's mid-September.
Alyssa said that we should start decorating already because of why?
Well, because Christmas cuts into all the other holidays.
Okay.
They start rolling out Christmas stuff in the stores a lot earlier than they used to.
That's very true.
So we should give Halloween its fair amount of time by cutting it into September.
And
Yes.
like no one
Yeah.
cares about Labor Day.
Exactly.
Right. So
Fudge it. I don't get a Labor Day.
So before we went on the air right now, we were having a little discussion. Hey kids, do you guys know who Miss Bliss is? What do you think of when I say Miss Bliss to all you listeners out there?
We'll wait a moment for you to answer.
And okay. Yes, if you said that was the original star of Saved by the Bell when it was
She
first
was the star?
conceived. Yes,
Yes,
it was built around her.
The show used to be called Good Morning Miss Bliss.
Good Morning Miss Bliss before it was called Saved by the Bell.
Really?
Yes.
The first season, I believe, or
Yes.
either the pilot or the first season was called Good Morning Miss Bliss. And Miss Bliss, of course, is Haley Mills, which is an older actress. Is she still alive?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, Mark had no idea that there was a whole
None.
other kind of concept for that show before the kids became the stars of that show. It was centered around this one teacher named Miss Bliss.
Yes.
So that's what
Yeah,
what we
Alyssa
talk
and I
about.
were talking about it, and then I was like, what were we talking? Oh, there
Well-
was a song playing.
Yes. Well, our kids love this song. It's called Femininity. It is a terrible song about talking about how women should be properly dressed and they should, laugh at men's jokes and they should be very feminine in
Okay.
order to get a man to like you. You need to be very, very feminine.
I think it's done ironically though, because we haven't seen the movie.
Well, how old is this song?
Well, she was probably about 12 when she was singing it.
Oh, so it's old.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Very,
it's
very
an old song.
Okay, that makes sense of why it's so like.
But like she was singing it to one of her like friends to impress a boy.
Yes, but I don't think it was ironic. The way
I think she was trying to sabotage her. I think she was trying
okay,
to
well,
be.
maybe we should watch the movie, but
No, I think we got it.
But why would you? I mean, how is this even relevant now? Like, how did the kids come across this song?
Mark has like a bunch of Disney songs on his phone,
Of course he does.
and it just happened to be in there.
Okay.
Just a random song that started
It's just
playing.
random. I don't even know how. It
So it came on, and the kids wanted to like hear it, and then how Harley loves to say like again. So we put it on again, and then we looked it up online, and there's a video from the movie, like a clip from the movie on
Okay.
YouTube, and so they like to watch it just over and over and over again.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about Haley Mills, and then she was like, "Hey, did you know that she was Miss Bliss?" And that meant nothing to me, and she could tell from my expression.
I bet that made her so
I was
mad.
very upset.
I knew it.
I was so
knew it.
upset.
I knew that you were upset about
yeah.
it.
It's like, oh, good. Miss Bliss from Saved by the Bell. Oh yeah.
And did you in turn think that she was crazy because your version of Saved by the Bell had no mention of Miss Bliss?
No, I have no confidence in myself when it comes to anything pop culture related I was like,
Your your transfer is complete.
thank you.
Just, know.
We're putting some sweet tunes on Alyssa's van.
I was gonna get to that in a minute, but let's just hit that.
Well, let's just get that over with. I'm an idiot. I don't know TV.
Right.
Sweet van.
Okay. As I said, we're going We're going mobile. That was my bane.
That was really good.
Thank you. And we're recording on a laptop here, so it's my sister's laptop. And while we were doing it, she said, "You know what, Mark? We might as well start transferring the music."
I'm going to transfer some more music.
And so she said, "Let's transfer some music." And the first thing she said was, "Yeah, because I want to fill my van with my MP3s." And I still haven't gotten over the fact that my sister's driving a minivan.
Yes.
So
I went to go babysit the Tuskies one day, and Nacho comes up to me and he's like, "Miss Alyssa, your van looks like my grandma's, only hers is shinier."
So it's worse than
yes,
an old lady van.
Worse than
Wow.
an old lady van.
that's pretty sad.
Yes.
That is pretty sad.
I like the van. I think we're living it up.
Do you guys like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Is it a smooth ride?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's good. I mean, we have so much more space for activities. It's got dual screen DVD player. It's-
They don't work yet,
What?
but
Yeah.
no, we've got to take them into the shop. There's like a busted ribbon cable or something.
At least that's what we hope it is.
Hopefully.
Right.
So, but yeah.
I still haven't been in it. because I have some self-respect left. But
We're going to paint it. We're going to have a unicorn shooting lightning
should.
from its horn
you really
my
should
goodness.
paint
with
the
a
side of
rainbow
it.
on the back. It's going to be freaking rocking.
It's a nice shade of like royal purple, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So
Is it?
Maroon.
I was like, it's maroon.
it looks purple.
Are
to
you
me.
colorblind?
I might be.
Ugh.
I might be. But hey, it gets you guys where you need to go, and
Yes.
it's very spacious. And now it's going to be filled with show tunes, so Mark can sing.
Yay.
I love to sing,
Yeah, you do.
and I don't even have a good voice. I don't know. Let's let the audience. I'm
not.
just kidding.
That's okay.
Not now. So hey guys, do you like audiobooks?
I love audiobooks.
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, have I got a deal for you.
I love deals too.
You like audiobooks and deals?
Yeah, but I can't find anywhere to get them.
No? Well, what if I told you that there's a website you can go to right now?
I would slap you in the face for lying to me.
Well, powder up that hand because if you go right now to audibletrial.com/TSUP, you can choose from over 180,000 books.
That's
Don't fucking interrupt me.
how do I know? Okay, go.
What if I told you that you could choose from over 180,000 titles? That's 180. That's like a shitload. Can I? Is that a metric fuck ton of audiobooks to choose from?
That's more than fingers and toes, and I have
Right. That's more than you can count.
on my fingers and toes.
Now, all you have to do is go to that website.
What was that website again? Was it audibletrial.com/TSUP?
www.audibletrial.com/TSUP.
Actually, I tried it. You don't need the www dot.
You don't need that?
You don't
So
need
then
it.
all you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/TSUP.
Yeah, it's that simple. All you have to do is go to audibletrial.com/TSUP.
We are obnoxious. But anyway, you can go there right now. Everybody listening, visit that website, download a free audiobook. It's free. We tried it ourselves, right? You just signed up.
Yeah, I'm listening to an audiobook right now.
Which one did you pick after all?
The key? I forgot.
What is that?
Oh, here it is.
In the hell is that?
The Dead Key.
Okay,
The
that's-
unabridged version. That's a 13-hour book.
13 hours of audio.
That's a sweet deal. You
And
know how
it's-
much it cost me?
What did it cost you?
Nothing.
It was free, right?
Cost me but 3 minutes of my time.
Okay. So all you have to do, again, if you guys like audiobooks, if you like podcasts, then you should like audiobooks. You're used to listening to people talk in your car, in your, on your phone, in your MP3 player and all that stuff. We're offering a free download. All you have to do is go sign up. You get a 30-day free trial. What comes with that? Like discounted books, right? Like
Yes.
They slash the books in half pretty much.
Yeah, there's like some sweet deals too. Like there was one audiobook that was like $3.
Okay. Well, all you have to do, again, is go to that website, sign up, and put in our code, which is audibletrial.com/TSUP. Go to that website, and you've put in our code. They kick back a little love to us, and you get a free download of an audiobook.
And it's for keeps. It's not a subscription. You
Right.
keep that book forever.
Right. After 30 days, you cancel anytime within the first 30 days. I think, I think that's exactly how it works. And you get to keep that, book, that audiobook. So anyway, just want to remind you guys, if you're fans of us, show us a little love. It costs you, like I said, it costs you nothing monetarily, and it costs you maybe 5 minutes of your time. I know a couple of you already have, and we appreciate it, and we want to keep spreading the word because Audible's a good company. I stand by their motto and their creed, which is audiobooks for everyone. Anyway.
Hey, Alyssa, how's school going? Because you're a teacher, right?
Yeah, I'm a teacher now. It's going a lot better than it was the last time I talked to you guys. I think I hated it last time, like properly hated it.
You did.
And now you just loathe it, right?
Well,
Had you even started?
No.
no.
She had not taught a single student, and this was the worst job she ever had.
Well, I still don't like it very much, but it's better, definitely. Actually, the funniest thing happened this week. We took our kids outside because they finished their work early, and it was Friday, and we worked them pretty hard. So the last 10 minutes, we got to go outside and play. So there was a PE class, just kind of, doing their thing, kicking a ball around.
Right.
PE, that's physical education, am I right?
Yes, it is. So one of my students was there, and he kicked the ball, and it was coming towards me. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to kick it back to him because that would be the nice thing to do.
Right.
I'm the cool teacher. I wear a leather jacket
Yeah.
and sit on my chair backwards.
Yeah, like a Dangerous Minds.
Yes.
You're Michelle Pfeiffer,
Yes.
basically. Okay.
So I was going to play ball with him, so I kick it towards him. Only I kicked it too high, and it went on the roof, and it stayed there.
Tell me he cried. Please tell me he
no,
cried.
he didn't cry, but I ruined their PE. They didn't have a ball to play.
So
There's one ball on campus.
Ball.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So what did he do? Did he just well, Miss Alyssa just ruined it for everybody?
Pretty much, yes. So I had to go and tell the coach, I'm sorry, I lost your ball. He was like, what are you even doing outside? And
Are
I
you
was like,
serious?
Yes, he was. Because, we're supposed to be in the classroom. We can take them outside, but, it's like a special privilege type thing. So I had to explain to him, I had my kids, we were out here.
So the coach hates you?
Possibly.
He does.
Yes.
Well, she fucking lost his only ball.
Is this like a janitor JD type situation that we got going on?
Yes, pretty much. So yeah, the ball was on the roof.
Oh,
and,
man.
that was it. That
Man.
was the end of the day for everybody.
You just ruined. You ruined it. Oh
That
my
is-
God.
That is my new embarrassing moment.
That's great.
So
There has to be a way to get it, right? Like
Well,
they're not just
they
You-
probably got a ladder somewhere, and they
You
can
know
get up
that
and
you were the topic of conversation
Yes.
in the teacher's lounge.
yeah.
like if you walk in and everyone stops talking, they were talking about you.
Trying to be the cool teacher didn't work in my favor.
There's Bulbuster Salas.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah.
Fuck, they're gonna call you the Mule. You kick so goddamn hard.
Yeah. So that was my Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
funny, man.
That's good.
But so you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's definitely a lot better. And it's a lot of paperwork, but I think that's the way it is everywhere for most teachers.
Are you making friends?
No.
Are you being antisocial
I am.
as fuck?
I do. I eat lunch in the classroom by myself. And they invite me. They're like, "Oh, why don't you come eat lunch with us?" And I'm like, "No, I've got stuff to do."
Right.
But I don't want to.
Oh my God.
So, yeah.
What
But
about your
it's fun.
teacher? Do you like your teacher? Do you want to talk
No,
about your
that's
teacher?
not.
Okay.
That's not. But the kids like me. They write me notes all the time.
Oh yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I found one yesterday. It fell out of your back pocket. And I was like, who's Angel?
I got real
You
defensive.
did. You yanked it out of her
I was
hand.
like, "Who's Angel?"
They do. They draw little pictures of me. Like I've got crowns on, or I'm holding flowers. There's hearts all around me.
Angel
They
drew
like
you
me.
as a heart face
Yes.
with a smile and
Yes.
hair.
They like me a lot, which is nice. I think that's the only thing that's like, okay, I can handle this. Because I like when kids like me.
Right.
And usually they don't.
Yeah, they tend to not. I don't know why. I try and kick soccer balls
Right.
at them. Who wouldn't like me?
Right.
No, but they do. They like me, which is nice. So they'll give me hugs and stuff. And I get a lot of, "Hey, Miss Alice," when I'm walking down the hall. So that's
The other day we were talking about, you and your job duties or whatever. And one of them is like, since you teach the younger kids, they eat their lunch in the classroom.
yes,
So one of your job duties is to bring the lunch in, feed them,
yes,
get them out to recess, and then clean up.
yes.
And if you're lucky, you get 15, 20 minutes to
Yeah,
yourself.
that sucks.
Okay, the first thing I thought of when you said that, and I don't know why I didn't tell you then, but I'm telling you now so I can embarrass you in front of everybody. The first thing I thought of was, remember Billy Madison when he walks in on his teacher during recess? And she's doing that fucking tantric dance. So I was like, I bet you this is what Alyssa does with her free time during recess.
Is that the same
No
teacher that
comment.
was eating paste?
She was putting
Yeah.
paste on her face.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For no reason at all. Is that you? Are you the weird teacher?
I plead the fifth.
That's good stuff, man.
The mule.
Yes.
the
me.
mule. That's how you have to tag out.
Pelotas. It's fucking funny, man. Good.
Yeah. So that's cool.
But other than that, you're liking it.
Yes.
Have you gotten your first paycheck?
That was nice.
Yes.
That was definitely nice. I get paid once a month.
That's always nice.
But
So
it's a good amount. So yeah. Of course, they didn't take healthcare out yet.
Ooh.
That'll start next month, so it'll be, it'll be drastically reduced next time. But
And you get paid once a month?
once a month.
You know, I that was the way it was for this, you know, when I was in the school district too. I kind of like that. It helped me budget better, knowing that every 25th I'd get paid or whatever day it was. And it helped me budget as opposed to 2 paychecks. And then it feels good to get a giant check.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's not get crazy. Not giant
No,
check, but you know,
I mean-
all at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
No, I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I when I was working for your dad, I got paid by the month also, working for UTPA,
Yeah.
now UTRGV. What?
We're going to be sponsored by them too.
Vaqueros.
You know what Alyssa said? I was like, you know what? That's actually a really good idea because they have that like giant bronc,
Oh, yeah.
that bronze bronc statue.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, what are they going to do with that? And I was like, I don't know. They're probably just going to sell it and melt it down for scraps or something.
Right.
And she said they should just put a cowboy on top.
Yeah, I mean, that would make most sense.
And I was like, oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
That would be the cheapest way to go. Save some money.
Right, but I mean, they're yeah, that's probably gonna get melted down
Yes.
to make the new one or something like that.
That's
Ridiculous.
dumb.
I wonder how much that thing cost.
Bronze goes for a lot.
A couple G's at least.
We should
definitely.
steal bronze bronc.
Well, he's got a...
You got a rap sheet.
Yeah.
You got a history of stealing.
I'm stealing
Mascots.
statues.
You just be a terrible lookout.
Oh man.
Alyssa and I were also talking about last night junior high dances.
Okay.
Because she was telling me that she would have like a junior high dance at her school like every day or...
No, not every day. Like every other week or so we would have... okay, not even that. Maybe once a month.
Okay.
We would have... like during your lunch and recess period,
I remember those.
you would go have. You see,
It was like
a thing.
like a sock hop or some
kind
shit
of,
like that.
yeah.
What?
You would go to the gym and you'd have like a little dance, and then you'd go back to class.
Hosted by Miss Bliss. She was
Yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you don't know her.
Oh, I see it. I guess it's an Edinburgh McAllen thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, he said that he didn't have those.
No, we
dances
didn't have
in.
those. What we had over in Ed Cal Chelsea was the junior high dance. They would be like every week, Friday nights from like 8:30 to 10, I think.
Okay.
And that's what we would do. Maybe 7 to 10. I don't know. But yeah, that's
That
where.
seems excessive, though. That
Yeah.
many dances
Yeah, but
every Friday night.
yeah, but all the kids that would go, you get paid. We would pay to get in there like $2 or something.
$2. That's not bad.
That's not
So
bad,
every
but
Friday you get a dance.
Yeah.
Pay $2.
Uh-huh.
Go home with a free dog.
What?
So anyway, sock hops and dances and all that stuff.
Yeah, I was telling him
were
like
you guys? Go ahead.
no that he had never heard the concept. Well, I don't know if you have of like when you would go to the dance, you'd stand
This
with
was
your
hilarious.
you'd stand with your friends in like a little circle, not like one of those big circles you see in the movies where you know the people go and dance in the middle and the whole class is there. No, just like 6 or 7 friends in a little circle, and basically the same concept. One person would go in the circle and dance, and then go
I
out.
do remember that.
Well, see,
What?
it was like a big thing. And then you would have, your little groups according to, if you were the popular kids, they would
Yeah.
have their little circle. If you weren't so popular, you had your own little circle. But yeah, it was that concept, but on a smaller scale, which is like 7
So
or
you're
8.
familiar with that concept?
Yes, I am.
Would you dance in circles? Would you like wait your turn and do a little walk in and then you swing your arms around and then walk back into the
You know
circle?
what I would do is I would pretend to be shy. And there was always that inevitably one girl who would like go and grab me and be like, "Come in," and then dance with me a little bit, and then I'd like kind
you're
of
like,
just
okay.
sashay back into the circle. So yeah, that was my way of doing
Yeah,
it.
and I was telling him like it was in the time where, you know, you were just starting to learn how to dance, you know, like an adult.
Right.
A little bit
And
sexy.
yeah.
Sexy
So
for an 8th grader.
that little circle was like a protective shield against like the teachers that were supposed to be chaperoning. You would like dance there for a second,
Right.
and if you saw the teacher come over, you'd be like, you dance out of the circle.
That's a great move. That's funny.
Yeah.
But I never
But
danced.
he had never heard of that concept of
Yeah,
those
that
little
concept.
circles.
Nope.
That I mean,
Yeah,
those were
it was-
big.
it
They
was-
were super big.
I don't know why, but yeah, she's right. I absolutely remember that.
Well, I mean, I was up on the bleachers with my friends. I was a
See,
watcher.
There was that too, like the wall flowers. You know, the ones
Yeah.
that would like hang up against
I
the
was a
wall.
straight up
boys on
wallflower.
one side, girls on the other, and you know, eventually they would start to dance, like in the movies.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that happen too. But yes,
I
there's-
never danced. I did
Ever?
dance once because there was this girl that really liked me,
Uh-huh.
and it was the end of the year, and she was like so depressed because I didn't have any feelings for her at all,
really.
and she was like, "Oh, it was heartbreaking," and they're like, and all of her friends were pushing me to go dance with her, and I was like, "Fuck," and like it was like a slow song, and she was there, and she was kind of just standing in the middle of the dance floor, and they're like, "Go, Mark, just go."
She was waiting for you.
Yeah, I don't know what she was doing, probably to make peer pressure me. Well,
my
it worked,
God.
so I went over there, and I like awkwardly was like, "Do you want to dance?" And she was like looking at me starry eyed, and she's like, "Yeah." So she put her hands on my shoulders.
Why didn't you like her?
I didn't like her because I didn't like her. I mean, sometimes you just don't like people.
What was wrong with her?
She's a fatty.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. You fucking shallow asshole. I knew it.
Weren't you a fatty too? though?
I've never been a fatty.
You said that you got
no.
real fat.
I
when
said
you
I
broke
was
your leg.
chubby.
He
I
did
was
say
chubby.
chubby. He
I've,
did.
I've been chubby.
Fine.
So I was always a little chubby, but she was a fatty.
Oh my
Mark.
goodness.
And she had like moles all over.
Mark.
You asked. But yeah, I am a shallow bastard. I will admit that.
Oh my god.
And she listens to this podcast.
I hope not. But yeah, she was straight up like, okay, can we go into that for real quick? Because she was crazy. Like she was obsessed with me, like in 8th grade. Like,
Okay. Do tell.
well, like for one, she memorized the license plate to my mom's car.
Okay.
That's weird.
Okay. That's right out the gate. Yes.
Like, because she had like a green Bonneville. I didn't even know my mom's license plate. But yeah, she was hanging out with one of my friends, and a green Bonneville pulled up. There was like 2 green Bonnevilles that would come in.
I don't even know what a
I don't know
Bonneville is.
It's a vehicle. It's a car.
I'm gonna find out when I look it up on the internet.
And so it pulled up, and my friend was like, "Oh, Mark's car is here," and she's like, "Oh no, that's not Mark's car. That's his license plate is daga 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 da." And he was like, "You're crazy." Like he told her, like you're crazy.
Aw. You had a
She
fan.
also carved my initials on her arm.
No.
I swear to
No
you,
fucking
she
way.
showed it to me. Like I was like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, then.
Huh.
Yeah, she.
You should have led with that instead of she was
No,
a fatty.
that's. Oh yeah, well,
I mean, somehow that was
proper
worse.
crazy.
That
She
was
was-
worse than her like obsession with you. Was the
yes,
fact
yeah, she was crazy. She was straight up crazy. Like, and she. Oh man.
So
and,
then
like,
she definitely listens.
No, not anymore. She got over it. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
I'm.
Oh
Well, like,
my
it-
goodness.
Like in freshman year in high school, the next year, she was not obsessed over me. She was obsessed over some other guy. So, I mean, that's cool, right? Like, she's just one of those people that obsesses over people.
Forever.
Not forever.
No,
Forever.
it lasts forever.
Nah, I'm probably fine.
She probably knows where we live.
Right.
And you are constantly posting pictures of our children. So
Yeah, but I
thanks.
post them to my friends. If she's not my friend, unless she has a fake profile as a pretty girl, then she might be my friend.
As a not fat girl.
Jennifer Lawrence friended me, Alyssa. This is crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
She wants to meet.
I'm sure she's a listener.
I don't think. Well, she should go to audibletrial.com/TSUP.
Right. And she should download what? Misery?
Misery. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was proper crazy. And then like our first year in freshman year, that's when I really received like my last note from her, because of course she would send me notes constantly. But she sent me a note, and it was like, oh, you seem more mature over the summer. You're walking straighter. You're walking more upright. It's because I was in band, and they were teaching you proper posture to walk in marching band. So
And she noticed.
my posture. And
I wish you had those letters.
I know. You
I
could
would
have read them.
love to read those letters.
I threw them all away. I was like,
Man.
she's weird. But yeah, in retrospect, I should have kept them, because that would be great.
Right.
But yeah, I would get it, read it, throw it away.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, and did you guys have like an 8th grade kind of prom type of deal? Not like a prom, but like after graduation, like when you quote unquote graduate from 8th grade going to high school.
I'm sure there was like an 8th
It was
grade
like a
dance.
banquet.
Oh, that? No.
Well, we had like a banquet type deal, and all going up to it, she was like asking her friends to ask me for her, and I didn't want to I don't want to be a bad guy, and I was like, no, if she wanted to, she could ask me, like if she wanted to ask me. And this was going on for like a couple weeks, and then like she asked me, and I was like like if we wanted to go together, and I was like, okay.
Oh,
so we
my
went
goodness.
together.
What? You went with her?
Yeah, and I bought her like a cummerbund, or no, not a cummerbund.
That's
What are those called?
A corsage.
A corsage. And
Corsage.
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 Croissant. I bought her croissant. And she ate it. No. But yeah, and of course I was like hanging out with my friends the entire banquet. And then of course her friends like pushed me again to like dance with her. This is the first time I danced with her. And
Well,
then
she was your date, I would assume.
yeah,
so.
and then she was so it was a slow song, and I was like, do you want to dance? And she of course got very excited, and we went and we danced, and she put her head on my shoulder, and she was very excited, and the song started to dissipate, and the song finished, and she lifted her head from my shoulder. She looked at me in the eyes, and she said, I love you.
No!
Yeah.
Mark, are you serious?
She said, I love you. And I was like, okay.
No. Okay.
No, absolutely
about
not.
to get mad. I was
No.
No, because you do some.
Because, yeah,
silly
I could
shit.
see you, like, trying to be nice.
No. I would not. No, I would try to be nice, but I would not try to fucking do that. Like, just straight up lie to her.
Wow.
No. But yeah, her face like melted. You could see she was so upset. She walked away, and she put her face in her hands, and then of course her trail of friends all followed her, and all my friends they were like, I went back to the table, and my friends were like, what happened? I was like, she told me she loved me, and they're like, what'd you say? I said, okay.
Wow.
So they started laughing, and
Okay. I take back what I said. She was proper crazy.
yeah. So
Wow, dude.
that's
scary.
I mean, it's flattering.
Have you-
Let's be honest.
Have you ever had an obsessed
Not
fan?
no.
Me?
No.
I was
Me.
kind of no. I was obsessed with you for a little bit.
Actually, yes. I take it back. He was proper obsessed.
And you married him.
Yeah.
I win sometimes. So don't give up hope, crazies. Except for you, I'm not mentioning your name.
Wow.
Yeah, actually you were pretty bad.
I was a little bit stalkery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He learned from the best.
Yeah.
I didn't like fucking carve my arm or anything, but God, I loved you so much.
What happened?
I don't know. You fucking
You used
started
to love me.
popping out babies and giving me chores to do. I was like,
Yep.
That happened.
That'll piss out any fire.
Yeah, but other than me, did you have any other people?
No.
Come on, you're beautiful.
No, really.
What?
No,
I find that
nothing like
very
that.
hard to believe.
Nothing like that. No.
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Was I obsessed over,
No,
or did I have
either or.
obsessions? I am sure I had obsessions, but I didn't like carve names or.
Well, there's your problem. That's why you didn't land them.
I know. That's what I should have done. And the one thing I did do is
That's really weird.
sorry, I end up cracking myself up. I was an office aide. Did that concept exist?
What?
That's
Yeah.
for, like, you had a free period or something, and
Oh,
they
okay.
would put you in the office to
Yeah.
file or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one of my jobs was to, like, get, like, computer paper out of the back
Yeah.
storage, and bring it up front. And there was a girl that I was kind of obsessed with in junior high. And next to the computer paper was everyone's permanent records. Like in the
Yeah.
fireproof fucking
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I had a minute to myself, and I looked up her permanent record. And did you know that even up to junior high, in your permanent record is like your kindergarten picture? Like they don't update it. So like I saw her kindergarten picture there, and I took a Post-it and I wrote down her address. I got it off her permanent record.
Wow. That's cool. Like that's pretty crazy too, but like
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't do anything with it.
No, I didn't. I didn't drive then. It was junior high. But yeah, I wanted to have it. I wanted to know where she lived or whatever. The more I'm talking, and the more I'm feeling kind of weird.
It's funny. It's
So
funny.
I'm gonna lighten it up and attribute it to my religion of Seinfeldism. And it's kind of like when Jerry got this chick's number off of an AIDS walk list. So yeah,
That's
gonna do
good
that.
stuff, man.
I'm not creepy. I'm just me.
Well, I mean, of course we're
I
young.
love hard.
Yeah, I mean, when you're young, I loved you hard
Yeah.
until we had 2 babies. Hey, brother. But yeah, I was crazy for Alyssa too.
I know we just talked about that.
He's wrapping it up.
No, but like I'm looking, I'm remembering like I would leave flowers on her car.
Yeah, at work.
Wow.
Yeah, like I knew where she was. Like not
He did this awesome thing one time. Well, I mean, it was a little weird, but it was pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
It was Valentine's Day, right?
I don't know, probably.
Probably, hopefully, not
Okay.
just some random Thursday. He went all over town and left me a scavenger hunt.
Oh yeah.
So like
Okay.
he left me I think it started at work where on my car there was a note and I had to go to the next place to find the next note, to find the next one, to find the next one. I drove all over town and then I ended up at a park where we used to go all the time, and he was standing there.
He was waiting for you?
He was standing
Shut up! Don't. You're gonna be real mean right now.
I'm not gonna be mean.
You're gonna be real mean. Just say it.
What happened?
You're an asshole.
It was super sweet. It was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was standing there. I'm not gonna say much more
No,
about
now
it.
you have to.
I was wearing white gloves.
White gloves and like a cape.
What? What?
A cape?
I was wearing a cape.
You're wearing a cape.
Of the opera mask on.
So embarrassed.
What the
I don't remember that.
The Phantom of the Opera mask.
Oh
So
my
like the
God.
half face mask.
You psychopath.
That's so embarrassing.
Unfiltered.
But we were dating at the time,
psychotic.
right? We were dating.
It was before we were dating.
Are you sure?
I'm sure it was before we were dating.
Oh,
I'm
God.
so
So yeah, he was
embarrassed.
there and he had like flowers and a necklace for me, and
Let me ask you this.
Yes. It was really hard to find white gloves, if that's what you were going to ask.
No, my question was, how long were you waiting there before she showed up dressed
Fucking-
as the
I don't
Phantom of the
know.
Opera?
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. It was probably a long time that I was just
Because I had to go all over town to find those clues.
So you were waiting your whole day dressed as the Phantom.
in a fucking public park
I know. Oh my god.
on a jungle gym, I think.
Yeah, you were up on the jungle gym at the top of the slide.
Motherfucker, you're lucky you weren't arrested.
Oh man,
Oh my
that's
God.
embarrassing. Wow, I didn't know I was like that.
Yeah.
I am
Shit.
Did you
super
forget about
sweet.
that?
I must have blocked it out.
Yeah.
Because that's. I knew I had gloves. I didn't know I had cape
You
and a
had the Phantom of the Opera mask. Yes.
Shit, man.
And you still married him. You were a proper psychotic
He
too.
mellowed out a lot after that.
Well,
I think that was like the height of. That's when we stopped talking for a while, didn't we? I think so.
you creeped her out.
I'm pretty sure that's
I don't
when
think so.
Well, we had a big break.
We
after
didn't
that.
have a. I don't know. I
I don't know how
Okay.
long after that,
Well,
but after that, yes, we
okay.
did have a big
But yeah.
break.
Wow.
Yep.
But yeah, he mellowed out. He
Mm-hmm.
collected himself, and
I learned what she wanted.
yeah, which is not crazy.
I thought she wanted tuxedo mask.
It's what every girl wants. Not crazy.
See, I thought girls wanted crazy. I was like, maybe she
No.
wants me to carve
No.
her name on my arm.
Girls want you to balance them out.
Yes.
So she probably had her own fair amount of crazy, and she needed you to balance her. She didn't need you to fucking a tipping point.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed.
Well, mad love.
I did not know I could be embarrassed.
Wow.
Anyway,
So on that note, hit the music. Want to thank everybody for listening, for tuning in again, and want to thank you guys for being here. Once again, my name is Pete Salas, along with
Mark Monster Mash
the
Rodriguez.
Phantom.
Shut the fuck up.
And
Alyssa the Mule.
there you go, the Mule. Pelotas herself. Well, anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you both for opening up your kitchen to be the new remote podcast
Yes.
studio for the week. Want to remind you guys again to please visit audibletrial.com/TSUP. Special thanks to our sponsor, Chico's Bail Bonds. And on that note, everybody out there, have yourself a very, very, very happy Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.